guys, it's your girl Tower Crush back with another review, and this time it is for Insecure and Porsha's Family Matters. If you would, please hit my subscribe button right down there. We're gonna make this real quick. Okay, so Insecure, we're gonna get there first. Now, I don't know why I just did not like this episode. I appreciated her showing us what the future could look like. I didn't appreciate the confusion. You fast forward in a month, rewinding a week, going up forward a year, pulling it back to now. And like, I don't know if Crenshawn came to her now or in the future. Like, it's confusing. So I get that out of the way. And hopefully it clears up next week, because it looks like some things are going to happen next week. But Crenshawn, I don't like the idea of her actually partnering with him. It's like you got to use the same energy you used to try to slander me to come back and ask me for a partnership. Like, I need you to go on Twitter and be like, somebody get with Issa D and let her know that I'm trying to partner with her. Let her know that I'm really trying to, fool with her on this community arts thing or whatever the case might be. But you're not doing that. You're coming sliding in and asking her to partner with you. And I don't understand why your disrespect ain't as loud as your apology. Well, I said that backwards. I don't understand why your apology is not as loud as your disrespect. But it's not. And I need for you to get that together, because I don't want my girl, my homegirl, my friend partnering with you. No, I don't. Okay, and I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. I see Issa being with Lawrence. That's what I want. I don't want her to be with Nathan. I just don't. I understand that he's probably going to cater to her, but eventually he's going to feel like he's not qualified to be with her or something. I just don't see him having the confidence to be with her on the trajectory that she's on. I don't see him being that guy. I could be wrong, but he seems a little, unstable to me. And for him to ask out of the blue for them to move in together was weird, because you just last week didn't know how to say I love you. You finally figured it out, and now you want to move in because you appreciate waking up next to her. No, if that was my homegirl, I'd be like, girl, don't do it. Not yet. Make him wait. Make him wait, and make sure that he can handle all that's going to come with you. Because he can't just be the drink guy when you come in, the food guy when you come in. He's got to be your man. And he's got to be okay being that. And I don't know any man that's normally independent that is going to be okay taking the role that she sees him taking in her future. So I don't know about that. I don't know. And then maybe, too, it might be just because I don't want her to be with him. I could be a little biased. I'm willing to admit that. So that just remains to be seen. So we'll just have to see how that pans out. Molly and her parents, that was sad and kind of triggering. I don't know why, because I don't think there's, I don't worry about what my parents are going to leave us, because I pretty much know it's not going to be not that much, you know what I'm saying? They do well for their age or whatever, but I'm not looking to gain anything from their deaths. So it was kind of painful to see the kids think that they had a nest egg and realizing that they didn't. Now, why they didn't have Obamacare to take care of them medical bills, I don't know. But why they had to pay out of pocket like that if they had on a fixed income, I don't know. But their daughter's an attorney, so I don't know. I help my mother when I can. So I would think that an attorney would be helping her parents as well. And she should have been more involved in their affairs so that she could have maybe, I don't know, alleviated some of that stress from them, and they wouldn't be so nervous to talk about money now. Not blaming her. I'm just saying, if your parents are in that position where their estate really needs to be handled, then you need to go ahead and help them with it as quickly as possible. So I guess besides, and I'm really happy for Issa actually getting the grant, having that company invest in her. She didn't tell us how much it was, but she said she's loaded. So that's a good thing. So I'm really happy for her and where she could be going. I just want more clarity, and I hope we have it before the series is over with. Because I think it's only like 1 or 2 episodes left. I think 2 episodes left. So we got to get to it and see what it really is. So I'm pretty much done on the insecure tip. Oh, no, I'm not. Molly and, what is his name? Tyrion? Whoever he is, yes. Yes, I really, really, really like that connection. I don't like how they started and how he seemed like he had a chip on his shoulder for her. But I like the way he's opening up to her. I like the way she's opening up to him. And, you know, I think she did the right thing in not going to see him. But I thought it was super cute that he sent wine and wings to her door. And then text her and said, wine and wings always make things better. Oh, my God, where's my him? Oh, he passed away. No. That guy is keeper. Like, I like that a lot. A lot. The only way I wouldn't like it is if I had somebody there with me and then here come these wine and wings and then here you come texting me and then the dude gonna be like, who was that? Just the guy that sings the wine and wings. No awkwardness at all. But it was cool for Molly, and it let her know that he was paying attention and he really did want to be there for her. So I hope she calls him. I don't know. I like that. And I hope that really happens for her. And that's, I think, all I want to talk about on Insecure. So there was some good stuff. That was, moving to me. So moving on to Porsha's family matters. Okay, so apparently on this episode, Lauren, her sister, decides that she wants to, send everybody on a retreat to basically spiritually cleanse them and also to help integrate the families. Meaning Porsha's family with Simon and Dennis and his mother. So that was just a fiasco all on its own because Dennis wasn't trying to go, which I understand, because why would you want to go somewhere where she's not going to want you to bring nobody, but it's a romantic place? It don't make no sense. Now, Porsha's supposed to be engaged to Simon. Why are you so worried about Dennis? Can anybody explain that to me? Like, why do you want to keep his effects? Like, I don't understand what was the problem with giving him his clothes and his robe and his furs back. Like, that stuff is not cheap. Like, why would you hold on to it? Why would you want to hold on to it? You're supposed to throw that in a garbage bag and say, here, you better come get these coats before they get weathered. I don't understand it. So maybe somebody else can explain that to me. But to me, it was like she's trying to control him in that way, trying to hold on to his effects so that I don't know what she was trying to do, but he asked for his stuff back, so he should have been giving his stuff back. He's a great father. There was no reason in my mind, besides her trying to control him and control the situation, for her to hold on to his stuff. And so for Lauren and their cousin to have to go through those measures and breaking in her house, finding the stuff and sneaking out. And then, so it was enough that Dennis agreed to come and his mother, but I don't like his mother. I don't like the energy she's bringing. I don't like her trying to stir up something against Porsha that may or may not be true. Like, if it's true, then that's what's up. But if you go by what her mother said, even what you said didn't equate to her saying that her daughter cheated. She said a relationship with a young man, that could be a business partner. That could be anybody. That doesn't mean a relationship. No, silly. But I guess when you're small-minded, that can happen. And his mother, to me, appears to be small-minded in a lot of ways. Like, don't curse at me. Girl, what? Quit acting holier than thou, because it don't work. It don't move me. I'ma really start cussing now because because there ain't nothing but words. There ain't nothing but words. People put meaning on words. They don't mean anything to me. So I wish somebody would tell me to stop cussing, because then everything gonna be a doggone cuss. We already know MF can be a noun, a verb, an adjective. I'm about to use all kind of cuss words now. Cause you ain't the boss of me. You can say, please. I know you're upset. You don't use that language with me. Yeah, okay, that's not the way to tell me. Not me. I'm 45. 45. So I ain't really feeling her energy, and I know good and I'm gonna well Porsha's mama ain't told her that she cheated on Dennis. That didn't happen. And then Simon says, gotcha. So as he says, Porsha's a very attentive woman. So she tends to her man, cooks for him, cleans for him, whatever the case might be. Those type of women don't generally be cheating on their man. They just don't. They expect to be cared for. They expect to be kept. But they're not out here cheating. That's not what they do. They don't want to mess up their bag. So I don't see that being the truth. And I do definitely believe that she is a caring woman because she's on my fan page. Like she's not on my fan page. I mean, I have a page of the people that I fan and she's on it. So, and it takes a lot for me to actually fan you. So Porsha's definitely on that list. But I'm not really feeling her behavior on this series because she's got a man named Simon that is definitely in love with her from everything that I can see. There's nothing about him that doesn't speak, I love you, Porsha. So her being so concerned with Dennis hurts my feelings. And I just can only imagine what it's going to do to Simon when he watches the show. Editing is one thing, but come on now. Y'all, you can't edit your words like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I worry for Simon and I worry for Porsha if she really does want to marry him, but it doesn't seem that way to me because they get all the way to Mexico. And let me just say, Lauren trying to put Dennis in her room, that was tacky. Why would you do that? That was tacky. And I'm glad that he said no. And I'm glad that he invited somebody. He's got a right to move on. You got a whole fiance. You should not be concerned with what Dennis is doing. You should not. You should not be holding on to stuff. And I wonder how Simon would feel if he knew that you was holding on to Dennis's effects. How would he feel if he knew that? Because you got to consider your fiance. You can't keep on considering your baby daddy like that. And you clearly ain't over Dennis. So you shouldn't be engaged to anybody until you get full closure in that situation. Because once you have it, the only thing you're going to care about is how the woman that he is seeing treats your daughter. That's all you're going to care about. When you have full closure and you've completely moved on. You don't care if her butt's bigger than yours. You don't care if she's cuter than you. You don't care if she's richer than you. You don't care about none of that. All you care about is how she treating Pilar. Is Pilar happy with her around? That's all you're going to care about. And you're not there yet. So I don't know about this engagement. And hopefully the marriage is, the wedding is way in advance. Like somewhere down in 2022. Maybe 11/11/2022. I don't know. Maybe that's when they'll do it. Because that's a good date, So we'll just have to see. But her making that big fuss at dinner and her auntie looking at her, shaking her head. I felt auntie. She was like, Porsha is mad about a robe that belongs to Dennis. Why she won't just give him his robe? Exactly. And you know what that mean, auntie. That's why you was looking at her like, girl, you ain't making no sense right now. I'm going to tell Dennis he started it. How did he start it? He didn't say, give me the robe and I'll come to Mexico. That's not what happened. Your sister and your cousin bribed him. So it's not his fault. But you're mad at him because he now has his stuff back and you were holding it hostage for whatever reason. What was you doing, going down there smelling it? I don't know what you was doing, Porsha, but I don't appreciate that part. Because that's kind of hard to freaking defend. When you are engaged to somebody else, you should not have these issues with past relationships. You should not still be this attached and this involved in this, passionate about those situations. Dennis is a grown man. He knows what he's doing. And he knows who he's, he knows. And so I'm happy to actually see his girlfriend. I want to see him happy just like I want to see Porsha happy because Dennis grew on me. I'm like her family, We love Dennis. But, you know, if Dennis can't be with Porsha, then I hope he finds someone that is good for him. And that's just how I feel about that. And then her mother catching pains before she could get on the plane. I'm like, yeah, you ain't catch no pains. You just didn't want to catch no pains. In Mexico, where you could have got arrested. So what's really going to happen when you see his mama? Like, how you going to handle that? Because she straight up lied on you, honey. Or she misconstrued your words. Maybe you need to be more careful with your word selection, because some people don't have that way of thinking where they can actually think outside of the box to say, oh, she don't mean like just a standard relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend. Who knows? But we're just going to have to see and tune in. But I just definitely was not feeling Porsha's behavior. And I feel sorry for Simon if he has to see that, because it's going to hurt his feelings. It's going to hurt his feelings because it hurt my feelings for him. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But that is all I have to say about that. I do thank you all for watching. Again, if you would, please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you. And that is my $5.02. Peace.